Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week. Here we go, we're starting already. This is going to be for the week of the 30th going to the 5th of September. I'm just going to go straight into your reading here, guys, and tell you what is going on for you here, Aries. Now, the first card coming up this autumn is really going to be quite important for you in terms of subconscious healing, by the way. The fire signs are getting a similar thing of removing the baggage. So I'm just going to bring that up for you as well here, Aries, that this is definitely a time of release. I mean, that is what the card is saying, but I feel like this is going to be a constant theme throughout autumn time for you, okay? Fall. Let's see anything else coming up for you here. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure why I'm seeing the movie Spider-Man, but it's there. Okay, we have patience. Okay, I like this. Right, something very big is going to be coming up for you. Maybe not within this week here, Aries, but definitely after autumn time. I see that this is either going to be already in play, or this is something that is going to start happening for you after autumn, okay? So winter is a very powerful time of year for you, okay? 2022 was also going to be an amazing year for you as well. At the end of this year, and I will say within this week, you are learning a lot of patience, but most importantly, patience within yourself. You know, you're understanding that there are some things in your life that may still be affecting you, that you might be frustrated about, you know, that is still affecting you, but you're understanding here that this is all just coming up to come back out again, so that you can release it for once and for all, instead of trying to suppress it down and pretend that, you know, it's almost showing me something's trying to crawl out. And it's, okay, a lot of you, they're showing me something really gruesome. I'm not going to say out loud what it is, but what it's representing here is there's something that you need to say. And there's been some things that you've been wanting to say to certain people for a while, and this is the perfect time to say it to them. Whether it's admitting your emotions and your feelings in a positive way, whether it's in a negative way, this is a really good time to let some people know how they've affected you, whether it's positive or negative, okay? And being patient with yourself here in terms of these things that you've been wanting to let go of for a while, and this baggage that you might have been holding on to for a while, and the circumstances that may have been manifested because of it, you are now releasing everything that you need to. And we have a number 222 coming up. It could be of importance here for you guys. What it talks about is co-creation, okay? Learning your lessons and being able to co-create now from a very different standpoint. Aries, one thing I can definitely see is that we are discovering our true power, and that is what autumn is preparing you for. There we go. I'm going to finish that sentence here. That is what autumn is preparing you for. So that winter time, when winter comes, it is going to be a very powerful season for you, okay? Moving into 2022, I'm seeing a lot of gains for you. A very, very powerful year. This just feels like the warm-up to it, okay? So you may have some big plans for 2022. If not, then definitely it was a big year for you regardless of whether you plan for it or not. But it feels like your power year, which is nice. Aries, this is definitely a good time again to, do I want to say burn bridges? Burn bridges with people who you need to burn bridges with, just to make sure that they don't come back into our life. And if that means you need to speak up and say how you feel, knowing full well they're not going to like it, then this is a good time to do it, because you need to be heard, and this bridge needs to be burnt so that this person doesn't come back into your life. Now, it may not be as serious as that for other people and other situations in your life, but this is definitely a time of releasing, okay? Especially subconsciously, all right? So that is things that happened in your upbringing that still affect you. This is a big time for that. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for Aries within this week. If you suffer with headaches here, there's some herbal things that they want you to do. They're actually showing me mint. I don't know why. Don't listen to me, because I'm not a doctor here. Please do the research, but they're showing me mint for some reason. I can smell it. Okay, anything else coming up for Aries? We have happy. Oh, this is great, isn't it? Yeah. Now, I love this because I do see some plans and projects and things that we're wanting to take up here, to take off. I want to say like a rocket, like a launch coming up here for you guys. Now, this egg represents, again, that project, that new life, that new way of being. The thing I love about this is you're learning within this week to be more in the moment, which I absolutely adore, because it's difficult, but you're able to do it. And I think it's taken you a while to be at peace within the present moment. But I do see that we're excited about something that is going to be coming up for you in the future. Now, I do like this because we're learning to be happy despite the fact that the egg hasn't even hatched yet, but just the idea of it is coming in. Now, some of you could also be pregnant. Congratulations if it's something that you're wanting here. But I do see a lot of happiness coming in. A lot of you are channeling in divine spirit, by the way. So your intuition is increasing and you just know something really amazing is on its way to you. Again, patience is needed here. Finding happiness in the present moment is important, Aries. All right, anything else? Oh my gosh, okay. This card is coming out for everybody, and I don't even just mean just the fire signs, yeah. This is for most of the signs coming out. So you're not alone, Aries, is one thing I want to say. Anything that you've been suffering with. The great thing about this is it's coming out with cards that represent the fact that we're getting over whatever this is that's been holding us back. Now, orphaned energy does say that you may have felt abandoned at some point recently or some point in your life, and it does seem to haunt you, to follow you. I'm hearing overshadow you. There's someone or something that's overshadowing you. It is dulling your power down, but this is a perfect time to I want to say call in a higher power to help you out in a certain situation, because I'm seeing here that you are sick and tired of feeling this way, sick and tired of letting again something overshadow you. That could be anything from anxiety, depression, or any person overshadowing you as well. Calling in a higher power, I'm seeing like lightning bolts coming through here, which is almost destroying anything that is built on unsteady foundations so that you can start fresh, so that you, because it feels, I don't know if there's bullying involved, Aries. I don't know what they mean by that, but it feels as though there's been some people who have, I mean, maybe bullying. Oh, did you get bullied in school, Aries? Because I feel like there's a theme here of where people are still... picking on you is not the right words, because I know bullying, I mean bullying can happen at any age, but I mean people are like picking on what you're doing here and calling out your flaws, and they don't do it to anyone else. You know what I mean? It's very, they're singling you out. There's a bit of isolation, a bit of a loneliness with this card, and feeling as though you're suffering in silence. But again, one thing I want to say is that you are not alone, Aries. I really promise you this now. And really understanding that you're a lot more powerful than the people that are trying to put you down. There is no one who is doing better than you who will put you down. It's always people who are doing worse than you, who are trying to put you down, because they're trying to sabotage your image. They're trying to sabotage your power, because they know that you're capable of bigger things than they are. So it's an act of jealousy, Aries, that's going on around you. Now, you are better, bigger than this, than to let this affect you. And I know it can accumulate, and this is why the release card is coming in, because you're now able to release everything. And if it's not people, and if it is, maybe you're picking on yourself here, Aries, and maybe the way that you speak to yourself isn't as kind as what it should be. We're learning how to overcome that. We're learning to change that. We're learning to change the way that we let other people affect us, how we let our past affect us, and we're now able to release it. Yes, it does require patience, all right? However, we're now seeing this as a better, a happier thing than anything else. All right, something's coming in and it's changing how we view something. So now we're seeing ourselves in a place of an opportunity for whatever reason, whether that means an opportunity is coming in, or whether it's you understand now that where you are right now, it is a big opportunity, and you can turn it into something more amazing. Okay, let's see what's going on for Aries, please, for the week. We have the Knight of Cups. Clarify. The Five of Cups. So again, there's a perspective shift coming in for you. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups again. The Ten of Pentacles. So here we are. So there is a situation that's coming our way. They're asking you to, one, step outside the comfort zone. I do feel like that's necessary. But with the Five of Cups, again, not paying attention to just the negatives. Look at this, look at the positives of a situation. Now, this is normally an offer coming through, and it may not be the offer that you wanted, but I do, again, feel as though, yeah, okay. So you may not have been accepted for the thing that you've wanted here. Again, there is a little bit of disappointment coming in with these two cards. But it feels as though it seems like that right now. It just seems like that right now. In fact, it's not as bad as what we think. The moment that we see the positives of this, we understand why Spirit put us on our path, because it's almost the thing that's going to uplift you. It's the thing that's going to lead you to this, or can turn into this and make you very, very happy. And everyone that has put you down, Aries, and everyone who mocked you, and everyone who, wished this upon you, are now going to see the fact that they wish now that they had what you got, right? They now wish that they were in your shoes. There's a lot of jealousy going on for you, Aries, and I don't know why. They're now going to wish they're in your shoes because of the way that you've been able to turn a situation around, the way that you've been able to turn your life around. Because we go from this energy, being very emotional and, seeing things in a negative way and things going wrong, and again there being disappointments, to suddenly being able to not only double the 5 but turn it into something material. So you've been able to turn a situation into something, whether it's financially, definitely stability wise, we've increased it there, because we're going from cups, which is water, to pentacles, so very solid. But also one thing I want to say here, Aries, if we've cried about anything, Spirit is saying that these tears have actually we needed to do that, because these tears have almost watered the seeds, because of the passion that you have behind something, Spirit understood that and understands still now that there is something very important to you that maybe not other people understand, but Spirit understands. And this is why your circumstances is almost going to completely, what do they call it? They say the tables have turned. This is what's happening here. The tables have turned. For some reason, I'm seeing this as you. But for those who this doesn't resonate with, then this is definitely a love interest who could be making an offer here. And it may not be the best person, and people may have mocked you for your choice, your love interest choice, However, it feels as though, again, this person ends up being someone who creates a business. I don't know. It ends up being a lot of luck behind this. And again, it could even be you. Again, whoever this Knight of Cups is, someone has mocked you for it, okay? Maybe because you are over emotional, sensitive, it's cup energy. So one thing I want to say is that there's a lot of heartfelt energy. You wore your heart on your sleeve, and people may have taken advantage of that, mocked you for it, but it actually becomes your biggest strength. For whatever reason, you might have been able to make money out of it, whether it's a passion that you had, you've been able to make money out of that people mocked you for, told you it was unstable. Again, there's a lot of going from instability to total stability, financial gain, and people are now wanting what it is that you've been able to achieve from this. But I will assure you, Aries, they will not want to go through the difficulty that you went through, though. They just want the results. So I'm saying here now, Aries, you're a lot stronger than you think you are, because trust me when I say other people would not be able to do what you just did. I'm hearing peaches. Could be a nickname, or it could literally be peaches. I don't know why they're showing me that. Okay, anything else coming up for Aries? Temperance. Balance coming through. So again, things may have seemed not in your favor to begin with, but oh boy, something massive is coming on to you. I don't know what to say. It's coming on it's on its way to you. There we go. I can't speak apparently. Now temperance is about balance, which I love. We've been able to do that. Yes, we've noticed all the negatives, but boom, something very positive is coming in for you, which is going to be amazing. So if you felt as though it's just negative after negative and bad news after bad news, I see something huge coming in that's going to really, really outweigh everything. This is generally a card of balance, but I almost see like this is going to come down, bang, make a massive ripple effect in your life, which is amazing. So good news is definitely on its way to you. And maybe these things will still be there, but it almost feels like, can you imagine this coming down, really kind of smashing down, these things fly away. So anything that is negative to you, anything that has seemed unfair, anything that's been accumulating that hasn't felt very nice, disappointments and stuff like that, I see that these are not going to matter anymore after this thing happens to you. And again, it follows that theme here of turning something unstable into something so stable. Oh my goodness. People are very jealous here. People are very jealous. Now, one thing I want to say to you, Aries, is, yeah, I was literally about to talk about that, is pay attention to your mind. At times here, I can see that you can definitely be your biggest enemy. So I just want to say here that we need to learn to not do this, and I get it, because you have had a lot of people who've been against you and maybe even conditioned you to believe this about yourself or to think this way. And it's only natural to worry and to stress, but remember that too much of this is really going to cause some negative impacts on health, or again, we just don't want it, right? What's the point? What's the point in worrying about things that you can't control and trying to think 10 steps ahead when you haven't even made the first step? It's about taking life one bit at a time, because otherwise it becomes overwhelming, and then this Nine of Swords comes up in our life, So just be mindful of this. Now, if you do suffer with anything difficult here, then one thing I will say is that maybe speaking to a professional is going to be very helpful for you. Sorry, the bin men are coming here, so if you hear anything, it's just them outside. But don't corner yourself, Aries. You are so powerful. And again, you're going to really start to understand that. Again, very similar theme coming through here of curling into a ball, you know, feeling inferior, feeling less than. I see something incredible coming your way. You just need to kind of lift this up, all right? It's weighing down on you too much. You can't even see the good things that are about to happen for you. Meditating is going to be helpful for you. Anything to do with yoga or anything that helps you calm the mind, very important for you. I'm hearing swimming is going to be good for you as well. Going for walks, hikes, and stuff like that is also good here. Just be careful of trespassing because they're showing that word to me for some reason. Some of you could be gifted some pink flowers, or Spirit saying to buy some for yourself within this week here. Pink flowers. No specific, they're giving me initial C for the type of flowers to get. I'm not going to start saying these flower names because I don't even know if they're right. No, I don't even know. Okay, anyways, there we go. Let's pull you out another card from this deck here. All right, what does Aries need to know? We have get grounded, absolutely. Now, I just want to pull one last card for you because I can see it here. But here we have empaths, highly sensitive, connected with nature. This is your strength, Aries. This is not your weakness. Do not allow anyone else to tell you that it's a weakness here. This is your strength. But this is also about aligning that so that you can see that it's a strength. Because a lot of the times, what you'll find in life is that people will... anything that you get bullied for or picked on ends up being the thing that makes you famous or makes you, again, highly successful. And this is your story, but you need to learn how to let it help you rather than hinder you. Because what you have here is a very powerful energy. You have a very powerful presence. And again, that could be the thing people are picking on you for or not liking you for, but it's not, we don't need to worry about other people's perspectives of us, because it doesn't dictate to us whether we're going to be successful or not. It's purely just another person's viewpoint. But what we need to understand is our own viewpoint and seeing it as a strength and grounding our energy and controlling our energy a little bit more is really going to help you become very amazing. Yeah, meditation, definitely true. Give me the pink flowers. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that. How cute. Spending some time out into nature. Again, connect with nature here, absolutely. Meditating by trees could be helpful for you. All right, we also have this, by the way. So you're already doing it. You're already going in the right path. If you're trying to find your purpose, again, patience and time will reveal everything, but you're already on the path to your purpose, okay? Don't worry about it. And Spirit will also help you here. What you need to do, and it's a very clear message for you, Aries, discover your power, whatever it may be. Find that strength within you to overcome the challenges that have maybe traumatized you, you know, kept on your mind. And that may come because, you know, life is always going to have a challenge there. And that's just life. All right. It's very unrealistic to think life is bliss all the time. But what is realistic is in the face of a challenge, we're able to still find a positive. And that's a good way of looking at it. But anyways, you're already doing it. You're facing your true north. Stop overthinking. Don't listen to anybody else, all right? Distance yourself from people who are telling you otherwise and don't see your goal. Do not expect small-minded people to understand big dreams, okay? Because they just purely cannot see it. But as long as you can, you're already on your way there, okay? I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys next week.